Good evening, traders. I hope everyone had a expiry where they did not lose money. Clearly, today's expiry, as I said, right, market will open gap down and then it will be in a range. And in a range, it was right now. If I look at the daily chart, right, it's very typical price action, right? Fall, pause, fall, two buying candles, but everything gap down and buying. And today again it has made a spinning top but has given a higher closing rate. So now for tomorrow it will be tricky, as in tomorrow is a Friday. We may get a trending Friday. So let's get into the 15-minute chart, right, to see what the market can give us, right? So I will have to wait, right? So if I have a flat opening between 43,813 to 43,937, right, any opening within this plus minus 50 range, consolidate, take out the levels of 43,991, you can trade for the targets of 44,080, 44,180. There is a trend line coming from down basis last 2 days price action, right? So if it breaks 43,800, right, and gives you a closing, remember you need a closing, your first target will be 43,638. Wait there and see what the market wants to do. Market has taken a support for more than couple of days there, right? We wait and see, we wait, observe, and then decide our next course of action in terms of what we want to do, right? The way the candles are getting formed looks like market participants are waiting for some event to make their decision, right, in terms of the overall direction that they want to take, right? Gap up opening, so gap down opening, right, around 43,750, between 43,750 to 660. You, if you get a bullish candle, you enter on the long side. Gap up opening around 44,150. If you get a bearish candle, you take a short trade, right? But gap up and gap down opening will be very confusing for the market because mar- market won't be able to decide the next phase of the move that it wants to give, right? And that is where gap up and gap down opening I would want to pause, right? Today's price action is confusing, but given it's an expiry, I would not give a lot of weightage because this week has been action packed, right? And I personally feel market participants have just taken out their position, right? So we'll see tomorrow. I think a clearer trend should emerge, right, tomorrow for the next 5 to 7 days, and then we have a monthly expiry which will determine the next course of action for the month of September. Now let's look at the component chart, right? So component chart, clearly I think HDFC, right? um, HDFC, till it breaks and closes below 1590, right, I am not looking at a bearish trend here. And till it closes above 1609, I'm not looking at it. So HDFC is stuck in a range. ICICI is again stuck in a range, right? So both these big components are stuck in a range. But interestingly, ICICI has got a better chart pattern working for it, right? So if it is able to close above 955, you would see 960 and 965 hitting in this very soon, right? So ICICI is looking better, neutral to bullish. Kotak, again bearish in my opinion, right? It's actually continuously falling down. If it manages to close below 1755, you will see a sharp downfall in Kotak too. So Kotak is looking more and more bearish. Guys, be careful in Kotak. It is looking bearish if it closes up below 1755, right? For it to go bullish, you need a closing above 1787. Axis Bank is range bound, so Axis Bank is also showing an interesting pattern here. So there's both Axis and Axis and ICICI, right, are showing strength, may show strength, right? We don't know, may show strength, but looks like these two stocks can actually pull up the bank nifty tomorrow, right? SBI, same, SBI above 575 will actually start testing the levels of 586, right? So SBI again looks bullish. So guys, three are looking bullish, three are looking doubtful, right? I think IndusInd is also looking doubtful. So tomorrow, right, I think ideally it will be a good decision to just wait and watch, observe the market and see what the market wants to do. I would go with very light quantity, right? And gap down and gap up opening, again reduce the quantity further because market may actually be very confusing for many of us, right? So just avoid, as in completely avoid trading. In case you are planning to take a break from trading day, it's okay. Only if it's a flat opening, right, we may get a trend in the market. Else there is no trend in the market for me, right? Now let's look at the charts on the option side. So option is also completely range bound, right? Now this one 43,700 P, right? Ideally, I want an opening between 186 and 211. Then I can target. So guys, option chart is also telling the same story. CE, in fact, on the option chart looks better. In fact, if CE is able to open between 250 280 and consolidate, it can go to 362 and 460. So CE chart looks better, but actually spot chart component and this, right, all are saying different story. I would want to sit back and wait and see. Nifty, I said Nifty IT may take a pause, right? And Nifty actually took a pause. There is a profit booking which is shown in Nifty, but Nifty for shorting tomorrow looks clear, right? Below 19,311, short it for a target, right? Now I will start holding Nifty positionally short. Why? Because whatever bounce Nifty IT and Nifty FMCG had to give, they have given. Now there is a chance of profit booking happening here, right? And that is where I will take advantage of the profit booking. If Bank Nifty supports the downfall, Nifty can correct more than financial services now, because it is cyclical in nature, right? Reliance, I believe, fell. So wait, we'll see the shares. Yes, Reliance corrected. So did Infi today. So today, both components of big components of Nifty actually showed a steady correction, right? Infi below 1406 can retest 1394, above 1420 can retest 1442, right? It's stuck in between. The candles are formed, which are formed are not good, right? So Nifty can actually show more correction tomorrow than Bank Nifty. We'll see, as in if there is a global news in the night, we'll come to know of it, right? So that's it, friends, from us. Hope everyone is able to plan their trades better using the videos that we are sharing, right? In case there is something that you need more information on, please share the message on our ID. We'll be more than happy to come back to you guys with the details there. That's it from us. Again, if you like the work that we are doing, please continue sharing our ID, both the YouTube as well as Telegram, with your friends and family members, so that they can take benefit of the trades that we give there, right? And you can join any of the programs that we have listed there. Would be great to have you and share our trade ideas there. Thank you, friends.